Hey, so, um, while I was reading the Bible and God, He taught me because whenever I'm fasting, right? I fast for just for a close relationship with God because that's just my desire. And I believe like everyone want to be close to God in a way of they want intimacy with God. They want God to dwell among them, right? So I don't know. I just believe that. It's just what I believe. But God, He taught like because whenever I fast, right, I always fast to be closer to God, to be in His presence, to for Him to dwell with me. And today He taught me that fasting, every fast is emphasized on intimacy with him, every one of them. And fasting, because fasting, what it does is really abstaining from, is you abstaining from the things um that will, okay, so it's really abstaining from things. So it can be food, it can be TV, it can be music, it could be anything, honestly, it could be anything. But that's what fasting is. It's just abstaining. And the purpose of the fasting is um is what you're fasting for. So if you want a baby, um, you fast for that, or you want a job, you fast for that. But the the emphasis is really connection, connecting to God. And when you connect to God, everything else will fall into place, right? So it's not really because, like, why fast for just to get a job when you can get a job plus more? You know what I mean? So when you are fasting, you're actually connecting to God. You're actually strengthening your bond with Him. Because when you seek God's face, which is fasting, your your focus is on Him and Him alone. Your focus is on building a relationship that is stronger than you had, right? Um so that's the point. And when you do that, you are telling God, I will give up this just to have you. That's basically what you're telling him. Like you're giving up something for something that means something to you, to something that means the whole world to you, to someone that means the whole world to you, which is God, right? And part of that is that, like, because of that, you're actually sinning less, because the idea is there is something that is causing you to have a less close relationship with God. So it can be pornography. It can be your addiction to food, or your addiction to like your husband or your wife. I don't it doesn't matter. But it's something. There's a law that was broken that calls you to become more distant from God. And when you become more distant from God, you become more miserable. You become more unfulfilled. So, really, fasting is asking God, what is that thing that is causing you, that is causing like the relationship to not go as strong as it should have been. So, to me, whenever I'm fasting now, I'm thinking in a way of show me what I've done. Show me what I am doing that caused you and I to not have a close relationship. That's it. it's to me it's about feeling God's presence, and everything else is a secondary. I just want to hear God. I just want to see God. I just want to feel God. So that's like the point of fasting, is really, to sum it all up, is figure out what is that thing that is causing a relationship with God to not go further as it should, as it's supposed to be. You know, that's the fasting. And when you figure that out, like like everything else will start to make sense. It's like, wait, having intercourse with a married man is something that's holding me back from this and this and that. So there's yeah. So it's a learning process. That's what God taught me. So anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.